Keir Starmer has boldly claimed that Britain's economy is starting to turn around, despite mounting evidence that the UK is on the verge of another recession. Speaking to Bloomberg after a meeting with city business leaders, the Prime Minister assured the public, "We have to get our economy working. I think we're beginning to see how that's turning around." He doubled down on his statement by declaring that the number one priority of his Labour government is growth, growth, growth. However, this optimism is starkly at odds with the grim reality faced by businesses and households. Analysis from the Confederation of British Industry, CBI, shows that the private sector is bracing for a sharp contraction, with a predicted fall of around minus 0.5% in private sector growth over the next quarter. Julian Jessup, an economics fellow at the Institute of Economic Affairs, has described this decline as yet another signal that the UK could be heading for a recession. In today's video, we will watch and react to this interview with Bloomberg and take some reaction. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Just a quick one to say we do have new One Keir t-shirts available on our website. Go to britishstand.com or check the link in the description. So have a watch of Keir.
The number one priority of this Labour government is growth, 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 growth. And by that I mean wealth creation. And that's why what you've seen in recent days is a number of announcements about how we're going to strip away regulation, strip away the inhibition of planning, use AI to take us forward. And so today we've had the opportunity across a number of sectors to have a really good discussion about how much further we can go. But the number one mission is wealth creation. We have to get our economy working. I think we're beginning to see how that's turning around, and we'll build on that as we go forward.
CBI economist Alpesh Paleja also painted a bleak picture, warning that businesses continue to grapple with sluggish demand, cautious consumer spending, and the lingering effects of measures introduced in the budget. After a grim lead up to Christmas, the new year hasn't brought any sense of renewal, Paleja noted, emphasizing the urgent need for policies to revive economic momentum. Starmer's insistence on an economic recovery seems more like political spin than a reflection of the facts. While he touts progress, businesses are struggling under the weight of high inflation, rising interest rates, and a cost of living crisis that has dampened consumer confidence. Critics argue that Starmer's government has yet to present a credible strategy to tackle these challenges and ignite genuine economic growth. Worse still, some see Starmer's comments as an attempt to mask Labour's failure to deliver on promises of economic revitalisation. While Labour claims to prioritise growth, businesses have pointed to mixed messages from government policy, which they say has stifled investment and innovation. Until clear, actionable measures are implemented to address the root causes of economic stagnation, many remain sceptical of Starmer's narrative of recovery. This how people reacted, Mann said. The basic rules can't change overnight. Taxes kill the economy, envy kills everything, and UK base rate should not be this high. Mark said he and the rest of his Starside government are the most deluded group of people that have ever run a government. I will be amazed if he is still around at the next election. Jason said, "Well, I must be blind to that one." This user said, "I think we're beginning to see how that's happening is not the same as is turning around. Are we supposed to take that as a positive signal, or can we ask him exactly where and how he thinks he's beginning to see it?" What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. In other news, a Newcastle secondary school has been evacuated and closed for the day after receiving a malicious email overnight. Benfield School in Walkergate took the precautionary measure this morning following the concerning communication. Northumbria police were alerted to the incident at 7:50 a.m. and officers are currently on site. A large police van has been spotted parked beside the school's green gates as authorities conduct their investigation. The school has described the situation as a health and safety emergency and has apologized to parents for the disruption. The school initially evacuated the premises as a precautionary measure before taking the decision to close completely for the remainder of the day. In a statement, the school said, "Due to a health and safety emergency, Benfield has been closed. We will inform you through the usual channels of any updates on when the school will reopen. Apologies for the inconvenience." The closure was implemented following discussions between school officials and police after the overnight email was discovered. Parents will be updated through the school's communication channels regarding plans for reopening. A Northumbria police spokesperson said, "At around 7:50 a.m. today, Tuesday, we received a report of malicious communications directed towards a school on Benfield Road in Walkergate, Newcastle. It is understood an email was received overnight. Officers are currently in attendance to carry out inquiries and offer reassurance to the public. In collaboration with the school, a decision was made to evacuate the premises as a precaution. A subsequent decision was then made by the school to close for the remainder of the day. In other news, a woman in a wheelchair who shoplifted high-value goods was chased by a police car with its blue lights on. The South Yorkshire police car sounded its siren and followed the woman down the road while she tried to evade capture. Officers twice tried to cut off the driver in her three-wheeled motorised wheelchair during the chase in Sheffield. However, in both instances, the woman managed to avoid being captured by swiftly turning and carrying on down Meadowhall Road. She was finally stopped by officers and admitted to shoplifting from the nearby Meadowhall shopping centre. Loreto Valente, the manager of Coral Windows and Conservatories on Meadowhall Road, witnessed the chase and was curious as why officers did not exit the vehicle to apprehend her. He told The Telegraph, "The scooter came down Meadowhall Road, which is directly outside our showroom, and carried on going past us. I don't know how far down Meadowhall Road they went, or whether they turned off. I'm assuming the police apprehended them in the end, but I don't know why they didn't get out and actually run after them or something. I don't know why they were trying to drive. You could run faster than that." In a statement, a South Yorkshire police spokesman said, "Yesterday at 12:25 p.m, we received a call regarding a report of shoplifting at Meadowhall Shopping Centre. It is understood that a 33-year-old woman stole a high value of goods and left the scene travelling on a mobility scooter along Weedon Street. The woman was reportedly driving erratically, and an officer followed in a police car due to concern for the woman's own safety and that of other road users. The woman was detained and the stolen items were recovered. The woman admitted to stealing the items and will be dealt with by way of an out-of-court disposal," ex-Tory MP Miriam Kate said. "On the one hand, I'm delighted that the police were attending a shoplifting. Very unusual. On the other hand, no charges have been." "No charges? Why not?" she continued. "When I was an MP, I spoke to a lot of shopkeepers who said that one of the reasons that shoplifting has just gone through the walls is that police do not attend now unless they take enormous amounts of stock. And so people just know they can walk in and take stuff off the shelves. And small shops, particularly family-run shops, the corner shops, they can't afford a security guard on the door all day." Lastly, Meghan Markle will join Prince Harry at the Invictus Games in Canada in February, marking a shift away from the couple's professional separation strategy. The Duchess of Sussex, 43, has made the decision following the recent appointment of Three-Gate Strategies as the couple's communications team. The PR firm, led by their former head of communications, Ashley Hansen, has advised the couple to go in a new direction, focusing on joint appearances. A source told The Express, "There will be a renewed focus on the Sussexes as a couple, as a brand, and showcasing them as a couple and family." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to quickly say thank you for all the recent support on the channel. We're growing really fast and are now getting closer to our goal of 200,000 subscribers. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.